Hey, day, I think 85. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. I don't know if this is day 85 or 86. I have no idea. But when I post it, I'll have the right day up there. Whew. You get into these messages, it gets so good. See, I sit down, I record one video after the other. And I left off yesterday. Oh my God. We're talking about the definition of developing. Hey, catch these videos on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter. Let's get back into the definition of develop. Because you know that vision you have, it's going to take time. It's going to take time. Where did we leave off yesterday? We talked about the word develop as it relates to biology. You conceive, and that embryo develops into an adult form. Look at us. Boy, we didn't come a long way from a gleam, as my mama say, just a gleam in daddy's eye. Develop, the word is used in mathematics. Oh, we're talking about, in case you didn't watch yesterday, we're going through the definitions of develop, which is a verb. An action word, what action means? You got to do something. In mathematics, what does develop mean? To express in an extended form, as in a series. Remember, we used to do the math problem, and the teacher would say, we just couldn't turn in the answer. The teacher say they want to see the worksheet. And so, we may have the little answer right up here, but then we had that long line where we had to figure out the answer to the problem. To express in an extended form. You notice these words in here, extended. What's that mean? Time, honey. Development takes time. Oh my gosh. Music. To unfold by various technical means the inherent possibilities of a thing. To develop. To unfold. Even in songs, you have to listen. There's a story being told, but then we can also, I'm taking the word for mathematics and putting that right down in music. Don't you remember you had the record, Marvin Gaye, Got to Give It Up? Then you got the extended version. Well, you put that on a party, you could dance for 20 minutes straight. Next definition, photography. We already talked about developing film. Back in the day, you just take that picture, put that film in the shot, go pick it up a couple weeks later, you good to go. Chess. I think I hear my husband coming in, but we're going to keep recording. Chess. To bring a piece into effective play. People sit down, they play chess for hours and hours and hours. Developing their strategy, developing their plays. It goes on and on and on. Mining. Mining? To prepare a new mine. Oh, mining takes time. You got to dig way down in the ground. These are all things in the real world. Because what I tell you, sometimes we get so spiritual and we get so deep. We want things to happen like lickety split. But in the real world, when we're talking about developing, when you're talking about developing in mathematics, in mining, in music, in photography, in biology, all this stuff takes time. What I tell you before, come out the spirit. Come out the spirit and come into the natural. This takes time. Those songs you sing in church, you can have it, just reach up and grab it. Okay, that's fine when you're singing a song. That don't work in the real world. Oh, biology. Didn't we just, okay, it's two definitions for biology. To progress from earlier to later stages. To reach sexual maturity. What do all those definitions have in common? I already told you. Action words, verbs. That means you have to do something in the real world. In the real world. So whatever you saw, whether it was a vision, whether it was a dream, you receive it in your spirit, but in the real world, you have to do something. The vision I had years ago that's coming to pass on June 20th, 2015, I have a lot of work that I have to get done between now and then. But it's going to come to pass. I'm going to tell y'all later what it was. It has taken time. It has taken work. It's going to take a whole lot of money. But it will come to pass on June 20th, 2015. Okay, we talked about develop. Now let's talk about potential. I'm not even going to go to the dictionary. Well, let me see if I do go to the dictionary. Let me flip it here at the page. I do. That's on the next page. But I like the way Ayanna Van Zant defines potential. She said the definition of potential is, I'm not doing anything now. That's it. I ain't doing nothing now. People say, ooh, girl, I met this guy. Ooh, you got to meet him. Oh, Lord. Oh, okay, well, what does he do? Well, right now he's in between jobs, but he really has a lot of potential. What Ayanna Van Zant say? I'm not doing anything now. That's what it means. You got your kids living with you, grown kids living with you. My grown kids lived with me. I bet you dinner was on the table every day. I bet you I was getting my hair done every week. I was getting something out the deal. What your kids doing? Well, right now they trying to decide what they want to do, but both of them they really do have a lot of potential. And people say that as though it's a good thing, but it really means I ain't doing nothing right now. We all have potential, yet very few people actually use their potential. I already told you about my husband. Graduated valedictorian. The man is so smart. The man got brains in his toes. Do you hear me? The man has brains in his ear cartilage. The man has brains in his fingernails. And went to college at age 49 to earn a bachelor's degree. All that potential that he was not using. Potential adds no value to your life. It's like dust on your furniture. It's just there. Potential cannot be saved in big old plastic bags and taken down to be redeemed like you redeem your bottles and your cans. Potential don't make your resume look good. Sad to say, the one place in the world with the greatest amount of unused potential is the graveyard. That's why I'm doing these videos. Because even though you have potential, even though you can sing, you can dance, you can write, you can cook, you can do all that, if you're not doing anything with it, it's the same as dust on furniture. It don't matter. Unless you using it, unless you doing something, it means nothing. Let's go back here with the Clark sisters. I'm out of here. Potential. Think about what you can do to develop your potential. We're going to pick up tomorrow. See ya.